Hello. I am starting a new YouTube channel. This is just kind of for people to see me kind of get through my journey as a spinal cord injury survivor. And hopefully, people can look at it and see different ways that they can get along with their spinal cord injury. I have never done this before, no YouTube channels, so bear with me. Hopefully, they will get better as we go on. I just kind of wanted to share my story and tell everybody what happened to me and what got me into my spinal cord injury and how I have come along with it so far. And then from now on, any firsts that I do, or I may even have, a couple people talk with me and do like little interviews or whatever to kind of get people used to and understanding the spinal cord injury process a little bit better. So I live in Wyoming with my family. My mom and my dad and my fiance Corey, we all live in Wyoming, and my family has a little ranch. So on October 27th, we were gathering our cows, and I was riding on a horse that I had borrowed, and it this horse is ridden by people that all they do is ride horses. And I am not one of those people. I am actually still in school. I'm in college. And I was in my first year of nursing school when I got hurt. So it was October 27th, and we went to gather our cows. And the whole day had just been bad. The night before I got hurt, our dog had fallen out of the bed of the truck on the way into town, and he ended up fracturing his pelvis, and it was really bad. So the next day, the day of my accident, we had to go into town to put our dog down. And so it was just a really rough day already. And we got to where we needed to be to gather our cows. And the rest of the family had already kind of taken off and doing their thing. My sister and my mom are not real keen on the horses and the cows and stuff like that. They just kind of let the rest of us take care of that. So my mom, I met up with her to get my horse and Corey get his horse. And we got on, took off down the hill. Um, some wild horses actually came up over the hill and spooked my horse. So my horse took off running, and I tried to stop him, and he was not stopping. So once I did get him stopped, I had already lost my seat in the saddle, and I ended up going up and over his shoulder and straight onto my head into the ground. Um, that left me with three vertebrae in my neck broken, C1, C2, and C3. And then I also broke T5, T6, and T7 in my back. I had knocked myself out. When I came to, Corey was already with me. Our horses were gone. We had no idea where they went. He just kind of bailed off his and came straight to me. Anyway, our horses were gone. And when I woke up, I couldn't feel my legs. And right away, I knew. I told Corey, do not touch me. Don't let anybody touch me. I can't move. I broke my back. And so we right away got my mom down there, my dad down there, pretty much everybody that was around to come help me and see me. And we called Life Flight, and they had to come get me, and they flew me to Utah. So I've been in the hospital in Salt Lake, and right away they took me in for surgery. When I broke T6, I pretty much shattered it, and pieces of the bone had gotten into my spinal cord. And so that is where my injury actually lies. With that being said, it left me paralyzed from about here down. So I had no core control. My legs weren't working at all. I had a pretty good concussion from hitting the ground. Once they got me to the hospital, they took me into surgery right away. They fused my back from T2 to T9, so there were other vertebrae that were broken, but the big major ones was T5, T6, and T7. Um, and so I spent a couple days in the surgical ICU, and then I spent a day in the acute unit, and then the next day they moved me straight into the therapy unit. And within there, I started physical therapy and occupational therapy and psych therapy um, right away. So I spent 8 weeks in the hospital doing therapy, and they let me go home. I was discharged December 18th, and I went home and spent Christmas and New Year's at home. My sweet little community that I live in here in Wyoming, it's a population of like 330 people. It's not very big at all. They all came together and did a benefit for me New Year's Eve, um, along with like a great big New Year's party, in order to raise money to help me uh, through all of my medical bills, living in Salt Lake, all of pretty much everything that we needed help with. And my community ended up raising about $15,000. So that was really nice. Helped us out a lot. We've been living in this apartment since January. And it's all ADA compliant, so it's really nice. Everything is big and open. I have grab bars all through the bathroom. I have the countertops and everything are low, so I can actually cook from my wheelchair. And there are a lot of things that I have had to try to learn how to do again since being in my wheelchair. So cooking was one of them, which that wasn't really an issue for me. It was just the fact that I'm not standing up anymore. I'm sitting down, so I have to kind of learn how to maneuver and balance myself without core control, and all of that. So I've learned how to swim. That was really fun. I love swimming. If anybody has a spinal cord injury and deals with a lot of nerve pain, get in a pool. For whatever reason, I do not have any pain at all when I'm in the water. So pools are my favorite thing in the entire world. So I've had to learn how to swim again. And I can kind of post a little bit of a video on that, not a whole lot. My family did go on a little vacation this April. We went to a hot springs, and it's known for the healing waters. So we went there and spent the weekend there. And so that was fun. I've done adaptive shooting. I don't really need too much adaptation other than I have a hard time holding a gun without falling forward. So we did do that. I have the first day I went, one of the occupational therapists at the outpatient clinic that I go to, or the outpatient therapy that I go to, he was really wanting me to go shooting, and he was telling me that he was going to outshoot me and everything else. So my mom knew that that was going to be a competition right away, and I am a very, very competitive person. So I ended up outshooting my therapist, and I had a lot bigger gun than he did, and it was just fun. He made several comments about how he's not inviting any girls from Wyoming to come shooting anymore, and it was just fun. We all just kind of, everybody else canceled on going to shooting, so it was just me that showed up, and yeah, everybody loved the competition between me and that occupational therapist, so that was fun. Let's see, what else have I done? I got a new wheelchair today. The wheelchair that I have been in was a donated wheelchair from Create here in Salt Lake. It was great. It did the job that I needed it to do, but then this April it was time to brand calves, and I had a hard time getting around in that wheelchair in the dirt and everything, and it just didn't fit me very well. So I did get a new wheelchair. It's longer, it fits me better. Um, it has a little bit more dump in the seat. There's a ton of things that has made this chair a little bit better than what I had in the last chair. So pretty excited about that. I'm trying to think of what new stuff we have coming up. Um, I am going to New Mexico to see my sister graduate high school. So we are going to go down to New Mexico and see all of the family down there that I haven't seen in a while. So that's going to be really fun. And then we do a family reunion in June. And so we'll see what that kind of poses. I think we're going to a lake. So I might be able to get into the lake and swim a little bit. And I will definitely have somebody video that so that I could post it up here on the channel and just kind of show what I can and cannot do. And of course, I think there's a way that you can leave comments. I got to play around with this quite a bit, but if there's something that you guys want me to show you how to do, if I know how to do it, I can definitely have a video, have somebody video me doing that. If I can't do it, I will let you know. I'm not going to try to kid my way through all of that. I will let you know if I can or cannot do it. But yeah, so just leave me little comments on stuff that you want to see me do or try, and I will definitely try it. I am really trying to get over my fear of falling. So maybe with people saying that they want to watch me do something, I might be able to do it, and it'll help me overcome my fear of falling. So and of course, if there's any questions or anything like that that you would like me to answer, leave them in the comments. And the next video that I do, I can definitely answer those questions. So basically, that is my story so far. And again, if you have any questions, let me know and I can answer it. I don't know. Since I was in nursing school, I know a lot about the medical side of it, and I get really excited about it and want to share every little detail to everything that I'm doing. And though I have a lot of friends that are nurses and that are in the medical field or trying to become nurses, they get excited about it too, but not everybody is like that. So I'm trying to keep it short and simple, keep it in layman's terms, not get super excited and try to overdo it and bore people. So again, let me know if you have any questions and I will try to answer them in the next video. And I said, bear with me. I'm learning all of this. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I will be posting another video as soon as I can. Bye.